NXT Battleground comes this Sunday from Tampa, Florida. There's a lot of great matches on this card. So we're going to start from top to bottom on what matches we're going to be excited for, our predictions, and our thoughts leading into the next pay-per-view premium live event for NXT. Of course, as always, welcome to the Kraken Wrestling, where we keep up with WWE, NXT, and TNA. If you're interested in professional wrestling of any kind, hit that like, share it with your wrestling friends, and turn the notifications on with that subscribe button. Starting off Battleground, we do have the 6-man tag team match with Hank and Tank, Briggs, and the Culling. This match was made after the altercation on NXT where the Culling attacked Briggs. And this match, I think, is actually going to be pretty interesting. I think we're going to see the Culling actually perform very well in this match. I think they're actually going to come out as the winners because they're building Shawn Spears and his faction up to where they are going to take the tag team titles from Hank and Tank. Even though Hank and Tank got that great momentum, that grit to be there, the explosive, I just really think the Culling is going to be running NXT here in the future, just like the family did. Speaking of the family, let's talk about the Don of NXT. And he is actually going up against the underboss in this match. And it's honestly interesting how this one came along too. We seen at the last pay-per-view at Stand and Deliver, he attacked him. And Stacks, we thought Stacks was going to be a part of that Dark State, that he was going to be the runner of Dark State, but that's not the case. He wasn't. He was just going after and turning on the Don in this whole faction because he's done with doing things the way the Don wanted to. What I think has to happen here is the underboss Stacks has to win this match. And I really think once he wins, he becomes the Don, and we see him, Tony D'Angelo, go to the main roster. And I think what's really going to be odd in this and our curveball is that we're going to see Stacks use the family against Tony in this match. You're going to see Rizzo. I think she turns on Tony throughout this match as well. You do have Sol Ruca, your women's North American champion, going up against Kelani Jordynne. Kelani Jordynne has had 2 fantastic weeks back to back against Zarya. She did lose the first bout, but she won the second one, which gave her this title shot against Sol Ruca. And Kelani, if she wins, she'll be a 2-time North American women's champion. If Sol Ruca can win, this will be her second, maybe first actual title defense. I'll actually be very impressed with this match just because of the way these two are inside the ring together and on their own. Very athletic, got very real passion for what they're doing, and they're kind of high flyers. So there's going to be great spots of that aspect throughout here as well. But given all that and how great both of these two are inside this match, I think that we're actually going to see Zarya get kind of involved in this match and help Sol Ruca win, but that's going to start a feud between them two because currently they're like a tag team that's not really a tag team. So I think we could easily see that this form happen and then come the next PLE, Zarya versus Sol. So Sol Ruca will retain. What's up, Kraken Wrestling fans? Do you want to take your support to the next level and be a part of something legendary here at the Kraken Wrestling? Well, you can join the Kraken Wrestling membership program here on YouTube. We've got 2 exclusive tiers for y'all. First up, you got the honorary Oos. In this tier, you'll get a step inside the ropes with early access to videos, community polls, loyalty badges, and more. It's a very perfect way for you to show you roll deep with the Kraken Wrestling. But if you're ready and you want to become a legend and get full legend status, we do have the Hall of Famer tier, and that is truly where the elite live. You'll get everything that, of course, comes with the Oos tier, plus exclusive behind the scenes content. You'll get shout outs. You'll get VIP recognition as one of the Kraken's top supporters. No matter which one of these tiers you do choose, you're helping us grow, evolve, and unleash even more epic wrestling content here on YouTube. So hit that join button and become part of the Kraken Wrestling family today. Then we got Trick Williams going for the TNA World title against Joe Hendry. Do I believe that Trick Williams is going to win and become the first ever NXT TNA World Champion? I do not think so. I don't think that's going to be the aspect that happens here in this match. Now, could it? Absolutely, and it would surprise me, but I don't see that being the case here. I really think Joe Hendry is going to have another great performance. We may see someone from TNA show up after the fact and attack Joe Hendry, or we may see someone else from NXT show up here. But I'm looking forward to a very good building match for Trick Williams to show that he's nothing more than, I guess, like a manager style wrestler, because that's been what he's referred to in Joe Hendry's latest hit as a Carmelo Hayes. Can't even remember how he said it now. But of course, if you watch NXT, you know what I'm talking about. But I want to see Trick Williams have a standout performance here, and I want to see him eventually make it to the main roster. You do have the co-main event. You have Stephanie Vaquer going up against Jordynne Grace for the women's NXT title. Both of these women are very deserving of this championship, and this match is going to be probably one of the better ones on the card overall. We're going to see a standout performance from Jordynne Grace. She's been very impressive since she came over from TNA, which we knew she had that ability. In the Fatal 4-Way at Stand and Deliver, top tier performance there as well. I'm glad they chose her to go up against Stephanie here. We've seen Stephanie several weeks on Monday Night Raw with EO. I'm expecting Stephanie to be called to the main roster. We've seen Julia go to SmackDown. Roxanne go to Raw. I think Stephanie is the next one to get moved up, and I think it happens after Battleground. I think she is going to drop the women's NXT title and make her way to the main roster. I think Jordynne Grace will be the new era moving forward for the women's NXT roster. She'll have great talent to go up against, though. Kelani, Sol, Zarya, Jada Parker, Izzy Dame, the list goes on. There's tons down there in NXT that's going to give Jordynne Grace a good run for that title after she takes it this coming Sunday. Got Oba, Femi, the ruler of NXT, going up against the wild card that no one's seen winning that match. Myles Borne, representing the No Quarter Catch Crew this coming Sunday. And in this match, let's just be honest, I don't think anyone really expected Myles to be sitting here as the number one contender, but he has been in a great spot here. He is using great motivation throughout his promos the last 2 weeks. He's stated that he doesn't want to be remembered because of his disability, but he wants to be remembered because of who he is and his in-ring ability. So that's fantastic. I really think that they're not focusing more on his hearing issue. He has made it public. Everyone knows. I think anyone that's watched NXT, we've known for a while. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what Myles can do against Oba. What I want to see happen is I want to see Myles shock the world in Tampa this coming Sunday. And I want to see him become the men's NXT champion on the simple fact that it would be a shock to the wrestling world. And I do believe Oba is ready for the main roster. I think you could easily put Oba on either brand, and he is going to do absolutely phenomenal. It's been said several times, not just on NXT, but myself, that Oba will have main event spots in WrestleMania in the coming years. And I think we go ahead and start pushing that here soon. Not him being in the main event, maybe not next year, but at 43. Could easily see it happening. He's going to have great matches against Gunther, Rusev, Sheamus. The list goes on. Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest. I can't wait to see these matches as they build up, coming into the new era of WWE after Battleground, after Money in the Bank. All this, after we get on the road to SummerSlam, Oba is going to have a fantastic run. Now, with all that being said, that is my picks, predictions, and thoughts for NXT Battleground in Tampa. Of course, let us know below who you have winning and why. Of course, we will see y'all all for NXT Battleground this coming Sunday.